What happens when a mother's love for her daughter clashes with her husband's troubling behavior? Join me on this emotional journey of family, conflict, and hope for a better tomorrow. A day out for just us. I remember that Friday like it was yesterday. My husband, Josh, had decided to take our twin sons, Mark and Liam, on a spontaneous boys' trip to Six Flags. Amusement parks have never been my thing, so I wasn't too bothered by not getting an invite. But when Abby, our daughter, expressed her wish to join, I could see the disappointment on her face when her brothers insisted it was a boys' trip and she would ruin the vibe. It broke my heart to see her left out, and I couldn't just sit back and watch that happen. So I took matters into my own hands. The next day, I planned a special outing just for the two of us. We started with a delightful lunch at the Cheesecake Factory, which is our all-time favorite spot. Just the two of us, indulging in our favorite desserts and sharing laughs. You should have seen the sparkle in Abby's eyes. It felt like old times when it was just the two of us. After that, we headed to a local spa where we treated ourselves to some pampering. But the highlight of our day was definitely the mini shopping spree at the mall. With a little extra cash from a recent bonus, I decided to spoil her just a bit. We ended up spending around $150, but it was worth every penny to see her smiling face. We even had a heartwarming experience at Build-A-Bear, where we created bears for each other, a tangible memory to cherish. It was a day full of love, laughter, and bonding. The next morning, as I made brunch, Abby was practically bubbling with excitement to tell Josh all about our weekend. I couldn't wait to hear his reaction, but little did I know that it would set off a chain of events that would leave me utterly bewildered. When Josh returned, I could sense the tension in the air. Abby rushed to him, her eyes wide with joy, only to be met with an unexpected anger. What could possibly be wrong? I was about to find out in the most startling way.
Deeper issue. Was he punishing Abby? The thought sent shivers down my spine. I could not bear the idea that he would intentionally make his daughter feel less than her brothers. Despite my love for him, I had to consider that there might be something fundamentally wrong with his view of our family. The next day, I decided to take a break from the chaos. I took the kids to my sister's house, hoping a change of scenery would help clear my mind. I could tell Mark and Liam were unhappy about leaving their father, but I insisted it was necessary. I needed to regroup and figure out my next steps. But little did I know, the confrontation I was avoiding would soon come crashing down upon us. Part 4. The Unraveling. My time at my sister's house was a bittersweet reprieve. I could see the differences in the kids. Mark and Liam were adjusting to the new environment, but Abby was quiet and withdrawn. I tried to engage them in activities, but Abby often sat alone, blaming herself for the rift. I couldn't bear to see her so distraught. I assured her that none of this was her fault, but I could feel the weight of the situation pressing down on all of us. Then came the final straw. Josh called, demanding to know where we were and why we had left. When I told him that I needed some time, he exploded. The argument escalated quickly, and it ended with the police getting involved. Thankfully, it never turned physical, but his verbal aggression shocked me to my core. That was the moment I knew I could no longer stay in this toxic environment. After the incident, I sought help for our family. With the support of his family, I insisted that Josh participate in therapy with us. But when it was Abby's turn to speak, he refused to even acknowledge her, walking out of the session instead. I was left with a sense of despair as he blocked both Abby and me from his life. Now, as I sit here reflecting on everything we've been through, I realize that my priority is my children. They deserve a loving and supportive environment, free from the chaos Josh has brought into our lives. With the divorce looming, I am determined to fight for them. I know the road ahead will be challenging, but I have faith that we will emerge stronger. We will find our way back to happiness, one step at a time. In the end, it's about safeguarding my children, Mark, Liam, and Abby, who have always been my greatest joy. Whatever happens next, I am ready to stand firm for them, to be the mother they deserve. And as for Josh, I hope he finds the help he needs, but that journey no longer includes us. Our story is far from over, but now I feel hopeful for a brighter future.